CEO with Money Management. You remember yesterday, if you were here and you saw this, we talked about CAB, Child Asset Builder. I told you this probably, Kim Wright, generated more attention than any webinar we've ever done. And I don't know how many people looked at it yesterday. We hadn't looked at that, but I'm sure quite a few. I just wanted to follow up with you again, just to give you sort of a summation of what CAB is. It's a way that a grandparent like me or a parent can set up something right off the bat for their children, grandchildren, whatever they want to do, and give them financial security. And I did this for my great-grandson, my first great-grandson. I called him Little Bubba because his daddy is Big Bubba. And we talked about him yesterday. And I told you how it works. So I just want to go over a couple of things little additional things that you might be interested in. The question is, why would you want to fund this with life insurance? Why wouldn't you fund it with securities? Why wouldn't you fund it with mutual funds? Why wouldn't you fund it with gold? Why wouldn't you? I mean, there are literally thousands of things you could fund it with. Why are we doing life insurance? Because life insurance is one of the only ways that he can accumulate money tax-free. Tax-free. That's the reason we're using life insurance. Plus, as he gets older, he's going to need life insurance when he gets married, when he has children, and God forbid, but who knows what his health's going to be at that point in time. So by getting in this life insurance policy now, regardless of what his health's like in the future, he's guaranteed the life insurance. There are also some certain things that he gets that I want to tell you about that will help him. If he has any of these things, then his daddy or me as the owner of the policy can access the death benefit or a portion of it. And those things are something called a terminal illness. Terminal illness is the doctor says you've got 12 months to live. There's a chronic illness, and that's defined in the policy. And either one of these two things will allow me, the owner of the policy, which it will be his dad upon my death, to take money out of the death benefit tax-free, and there's no charges. So I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty good. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you is we've got an illustration here, and the illustration is based on a 7.68% return. And some people are going to say, "Oh, you got to be smoking crack. That's too high. It'll never do that." Well, you're right. It probably won't, because over the past 20 years, it's actually done 15.26. Kim, can you get that? What I got circled, the 15.26. Can you see that? See that green? 15.26. That's what it's actually averaged over the past 20 years. And I'm illustrating it as 7.6%. So I think we're well within guidelines of where we ought to be. Now, what we showed is I paid this premium, and I put in about, I think it was $1,350 a year. I only did it for 5 years. And so during that 5-year time, I spent a total of $7,740. That's it, $7,740. Came out of my pocket as a gift to my great-grandson. Now, we anticipated him taking money out at age 70. He didn't have to wait till age 70. Do it anytime he wants to. But we just illustrated that money started coming out at age 70, and we sobbed for an amount of money that he could get. I'd love to spend some time and say you won't take a guess of how much that is, because you'd never guess it. Because remember, I only paid in $7,700. Starting at age 70, based upon current assumptions, he could take out $43,697. That's per year. That's per year, folks. $43,697 per year. Oh, forgot to tell you, that's tax-free. Tax-free. Now, is it conceivable that tax brackets at when he gets to be 70, remember he was 0 when I took this policy out. He's 2.5 now. Is it conceivable that tax rates could be up as high 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90, let's just say they're 50%. Then if I've got him being able to take out $43,700, let's say, then in order to equal that, a taxable investment would have to give him twice that much. So he would have to get about $90,000 taxable to equal what $43,000 tax-free, and the odds against that are slim and none, and slam done left town. Remember again, I the grandpa, great-grandfather, only paid $7,740. I think that's phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. I'm protecting his future insurability. I'm building up a tax-free. It could be used for retirement. It could be used for college education. There's no question about what it could be used for. In addition, he starts out with about roughly a $200,000 life insurance. Now, God forbid he should die. We certainly did not do it for that reason. I mean, that would be the worst thing in the world. But if he does, there's a $200,000 tax-free death benefit that'll be paid to take care of final expenses. I absolutely guarantee you, in my opinion, I've been doing this 54 years, there's not a better plan in the world than CAB. It's a phenomenal plan. Now, we can run the illustration like I showed you yesterday, and I don't know, here it is right here. We can run an illustration just like this. If it's something you have an interest in, give us a call, send us a text, send us an email. All you got to do is give us the age of your child and our grandchild. Folks, I don't believe I'm the only person out there that loves my grandchild. I know other people do, just as much as I do. And you can do it for as little as $25 a month. Now, you're not going to have that much, but you're going to have a lot more than you'd have doing it any other way. So give us a call, give us a text. Let us know if we can help you in any way. Jim McKinnon. Thank you for watching.